next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll set up to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 19 right. Let's go. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. Now they'll audible to something else. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And Nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. This to Laporta, right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To the air, Williams. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
On the ground with a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Luke Schoonmaker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Hey, check that, street. Here we go, set.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw is Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Come on, set. 18 rattler.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Okay, ready?
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Go!
To the air once more, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Mustang 19. Ready?
To throw, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2nd and 10.
Reload! Reload! Set up!
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Bravo 80! Let's go now!
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 21 yards away.
And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Finding room at midfield.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Maverick. Come on.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Ready up.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Go.
To throw, it's Williams.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Right, here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Here's Williams. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Sam Laporta in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Hut, hut.
On fourth down, here's Williams. This is intercepted, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 45 yards.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Look at the time. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Back to throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Pioneer. Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Hey, smash! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Ready?
Play action. Now Williams.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ready! Go, Rick! Go! Hut, hut!
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
70 Lions!
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Bravo 80. Let's go now.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
79 Broncos.
On play action, here's Williams.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
60 Eagles.
And now an audible here into something else. Hyatt goes in motion left. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion, the tight end.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. The tight end in motion right. Eluding the pressure right.
That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, that is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing is Williams.
Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 72 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Hands it off out of the gun.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Hurt. Here we go, set. And hurt.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Come on. Set, go.
To the air, Williams. Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second and 6 coming up.
Street. Ready.
That's out quickly to Hyatt.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Jalen Hyatt.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down.
Trap 60.
He's back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Hogan 19. Ready. Go.
Back to throw.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
Now second and 4.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
Just a critical breakdown defensively turns this into a huge play. And now you've got to get up to the ball and get moving.
Here we go. First and goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Okay,
And now
ready?
the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Okay, break.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
What a finish in this one.